Hello everyone, this is Multi24 Gaming and I am here with the bad state scenario of Extreme Landings Pro. This is episode 4, so what we're going to be doing for this episode is challenges level 1, missions or challenges per se, 4, 5, and 6. So that entails route, fast landing, and hit the point. I'm going to walk you guys through how to do them, or rather just show you me doing them so it'll make it probably easier for you guys to do them in the future. So, I do apologize for my voice. I am currently sick with a cold, but that is not going to stop me from recording for you guys, so we are going to continue on with this. We're going to start with route, or route, however you want to pronounce it. Follow the flight route by trying to remain as much as possible at the center of the rectangles. The more precise you are, the more precise you'll get, or more points you get. So, basically for this mission, you're going to get a bunch of squares, rectangles, and you're going to have to fly the nose of the plane as close to the middle of those as possible in a certain route, as it says there, and then land the plane successfully and all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it for you guys. I always go, because it starts a bit fast. It starts immediately. You got to be in control, so I'm going to explain a little bit now. I'm gonna go into the frontal position, so not in the cockpit, but even farther, nose view. That's the easiest way to complete the mission. Not the most realistic, but it's okay. It's as realistic, if not more realistic, than, like, you know, third person behind the airplane. And I will also show the landing panel, so you guys are able to see exactly what buttons I'm pushing in order to land or to properly position the plane. There will be a lot of rudder movements and flaps and air brake going on. And another point of this mission is to take your time. It's not timed. It's all about being precisely in the center of the rectangle. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna hit tab to get into that view. So you can see this is the view I want, and I'm gonna open up the landing tab. That's that one. So you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So, of course, I spent the first couple seconds of that. Now I'm concentrating, getting the panels up for you guys so you can see. But as you can see, nice and slow, no need to rush at all. Flying as close to the center of these rectangles as possible. You're just flying straight through them. And no stress about it at all. Make sure you stay above 200 knots because then you'll never get there. As well as if you're going too slow, then you won't be able to position your plane or turn it fast enough if you need quick reflexes or if you've flown a little too far away from the center of the rectangle. Woo! I messed up a little bit there. Missed a button. Alright, we're moving down. So you can see, gonna bring down the flaps now. And the gear. See, if we go under 160 knots, we'll stall. So now you can actually boost up that throttle a bit. We're getting a proximity alert. Is that what that is? I don't know. We're gonna touch down. And be sure not to full brake right now because you might actually stop before that next rectangle. So you might just want to coast for a little bit and go straight through the middle of it. And there you go. As you can see, I think I've got my high score anyway. We're gonna full stop the plane. Go into the normal flight mode, and yes, there it is, our Airbus A340. First plane ever in Extreme Landings. That's what the bad state scenario surrounds. Alright, good deal. We've gotten our high score. Or at least I have. You guys are gonna get your high score after watching this video. Let's see here. Yes, okay. Next. Oh, I did not get my high score. Let's see. I was not able to improve, but I still got way above the number you need for all 3 planes. So a perfect mission, and of course it will get more and more challenging as we go throughout the next few stages. Stuff will start going wrong in the plane. We'll start losing rudders and stuff like that. Anyway, we're gonna continue to the next mission. My voice is deteriorating very quickly, so I'm gonna try and finish this as fast as possible. Even though I love doing it, this is my favorite thing to do during the day. Alright, so fast landing. Try to land as fast as possible. Open the flaps and the landing gear as late as possible to reduce the time of descent. So this one's rather easy. You basically, in order to make the fastest landing, you go as fast as you can until you get to a certain point on the runway, and then you just throw everything down. Flaps, gear, air brake, everything, and then land as just quickly as you can. And I'll show you exactly where that point is. It's as soon as we cross a fence, so just hit Q, full max out the throttle here. I'll go back to this panel again so you guys can see what I'm doing. As you can see, we've got an alarm. The engines are kind of derping out on us a little bit. There's not really anything we can do if they're all X's, so I just sort of like to I like to do that because it's fun. Alright, so little fire extinguisher there. No need to worry about altitude. You'll figure it out, I'm sure. Landing's a landing. As soon as we cross this green line, as soon as we cross the fence right here, we're going to throw everything down. Like I said, that's the engine panel. We want the landing panel. Okay, G, flaps down, everything. Everything down. Just full back. Decreasing in speed. We do not want to drop out of the sky, so give it a little boost before you touch down. Make sure your landing gear is all on the runway, and then touch down. A bit of a hard landing, but that's okay. That's what we're trying. We're trying to slow this plane down as quickly as possible. Again, full air brake, full reverse thrusters. Get this plane stopped. You can also do some wiggles. That often helps, just as long as the plane doesn't tip, because that sometimes happens as well. Good deal. Alright, we've done it. Though I did not get my high score, unfortunately. Again, every time I test this game, I always do the challenges before actually recording the video. And I always seem to do better while doing the tests than when I actually record the video. It's quite annoying, actually, but whatever. We've done it. Again, a perfect challenge. So just follow my instructions there, and after at least 1 or 2 tries, you should be able to get it. No problem whatsoever. Alright, last challenge. Let's go. Hit the point. Okay, this one's a little interesting for my own reasons. So land in the exact point indicated by the lighted cylinder. So precision is everything in this challenge. Basically, we got to get the landing gear in a little glowing cylinder. So we got to land at a certain point on the runway, right? Now the problem with this is that you're not supposed to like do it quickly, but I'm really impatient. I don't want to be sitting there for like 7 minutes trying to land the plane. So, especially if I miss. So there's a certain point where I max throttle it, and then I bring everything down to try to slow down the plane quick enough. And I'll tell you exactly where that point is. If you do it properly, you will slow the plane down enough. Alright? We're going to start, and we're going to max out the throttle, as you can see. As you guys can see, I'm actually going to be staying in the full-on position. Like the full view, like this. The ASM will just mess up, but that's okay. You guys know what I'm going to do, basically, so you don't need the landing panel. 3 minutes and 30 seconds is when we full back everything, okay? So we reverse thrusters, brake, flaps, and gear all go down. Of course, you put the flaps down as far as you can, and then as soon as the knots goes past 290, then you put the gear down. It becomes second nature after a while. Once you get to about 190 knots, then you're really just dealing with your shadow. So we come up here, and you really do want to get your frontal landing gear actually in the box. Okay, we're actually going to stall if we're not careful. So we got to get our shadow real close, but not touching yet. And down. Boom! Alright, so not the best. 95 feet. I'm not sure if we actually did this as well as we could have. Let's see. I might have to do it again for you guys. Let's see. Because this is definitely the challenge I find the most difficult. Let's see what we got. Oh, we still, did we hit it? No. We barely got 1 star. So, I'm going to do that again. It's probably the best anyway, so you guys can see. This challenge, everything goes very quickly, and so, I did pass it, but I did not pass it with the 3 stars, or the 3 planes that I usually like to pass it with. Alright, here we go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna actually slow down at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, like we usually do. I'm gonna full back everything. I don't know why the plane seems to be, like, flying that way, but... Oh, it's the ASM. Okay, it's messing us up. That's alright. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, and we're gonna bring everything down. 3 minutes, 34, 33, 32, 31. Full back. Flaps down. soon as it hits 290 knots, gear down. Sorry, guys. All right, gear's coming down. Nose is running. Ah, that's not good. All right, 190 knots. We're just gonna be a little careful here. I really don't know the stalling point of this plane yet. I really should, but I don't. Okay, it's all about the shadow now. It's all about the shadow now. Full throttle. We can't let them hit yet. Okay, down. Boom. Right in the center. There we go. Honestly, guys, this challenge is one that just takes a lot of tries. Takes time. But I know you guys can accomplish it. As long as you keep working at it, it'll happen. Takes a few tries, and especially things are going to get a lot more tough as we continue into like challenge stage 2, challenge stage 3. So it depends. Sometimes it's the frontal landing gear that you can get in by like jabbing your nose down first. The good way of doing it would be, of course, to use the actual back landing gear, because that's how you're supposed to land in real life anyway. But whatever works. Thank you all so much for watching. I again apologize immensely for my scratchy voice, but I hope that tomorrow my voice will be back to normal. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.